New vlog! Welcome. New vlog. I'm making dinner. And it's Friday, and I finished my work shift, and I'm done. So it's time to make dinner. We got ground beef, peanuts, bell peppers, green onions, some ginger, some sauce, and making some rice over there. So it's gonna be some tasty bowls. Well, let's do it. It's Saturday. I just finished my work shift, and here is the plan. I need to replace Vanya's wire. I've actually needed to replace one of the wires for a while, and I was being a lazy shit, and I didn't, because I didn't absolutely have to. Well, now I have to. I need to replace 2 wires, so I need to do that. I want to film some order packing, so that way I have some social media posts for next week. Kat and I need to make some soap, and then if I'm going to test real quick for COVID, since M still is having really mild symptoms, he's doing really well, we're going to retest him again on Monday. But I'm going to test again for COVID for me, and then if I'm negative, I'm going to go ahead and go out with a mask and everything and go get a curtain rod and some curtains, some blackout curtains for the master bedroom so that maybe David can get some sleep during the day a little better because he's still working nights. And then I'll get some video editing done. I've still been working on pulling some clips from our first raft live stream over on Twitch. And then I'll probably mostly spend the night with the kids. Because it's movie night. Alright, let's test for COVID. Everybody's favorite part, of course. Ugh. Ugh, I'm fine. One, 2, 3. There we go. All right. 15 minutes. All right, so I'm testing negative. You want me to test you again, buddy?
Yes.
All right, we'll test you again. All right, so we're retesting the boy. 1, 2, 3, 4. Last time his test was positive, like, immediately. It was really fast. Well, we'll see how he does. It's looking like it's probably still positive. We'll see. Yeah, I'm thinking that's still positive. I know I still need to let it sit for a little bit, but you can see that. That is definitely still positive for COVID. Alright. Mr. Man still gotta stay home. Alright, well the boy is definitely still positive. So I'll test me and the kids and probably David and Kat again on Monday. Alright, next up on the to-do list, replacing Vanya's strings. So, we snapped a string, God, months ago, and I never got around to fixing it because I'm a lazy shit. So, I went ahead and used my pliers to take off the loose wire here. So, I need to replace one here and one here. So, this is from Goodspeed Shop, the soap cutting business over in Russia that like everybody was buying from for a while there. I don't know if everybody still is, given the nature of the political climate right now. I know he was basically like holed up in his workshop for most of the pandemic. But the way that this works is that each set here, like this is one, this and this is one guitar string looped around. So I've got a bunch of extra strings. I actually have 2 extra strings. Perfect, because that's what I need is 2. And I'm going to need to get these strung up. Getting low on guitar strings, but it's cool. So I'm going to work on that for a hot second. And I will fast forward this because I'm sure it's going to be very boring to watch in real time. So here we go. And oh, all done. We're getting set up to film the final 2 soaps for the Raised in a Barn collection. Finally! We're a little behind. We're about a week behind, actually, on filming and making soap, but it's okay. So, we're gonna make that, and It's also movie night, and the pizza is here. I ordered some chicken strips because I'm garbage for chicken tendies. Also, I defeated the giant fuck-off window. These are supposed to be blackout curtains. These do not feel like blackout curtains. They are way too sheer. I cannot believe I paid as much as I had to pay for these freaking things. So, Kat went ahead and ordered some new ones off of Amazon that are like actually blackout curtains. They're the same brand that we have downstairs in the area that we film in. So those are supposed to be arriving today. I'm gonna return these because they're just not good enough. You're not good enough. You don't black out enough light. Plus, I've discovered there were holes already in the wall from the previous owner putting curtains up here. This is not centered. That's gonna drive me crazy. It's not centered. So you can't close this panel all the way because it gets in the way, and you can't open this panel all the way and it leaves a gap. There's stuff like this all over the house. Like, come on. Come on! You could have just measured. Oh. Alright, it has been a very long, busy day. I have had a little bit of a headache building all day, but I have managed to get all of my social media posts for this week done, so then I have time to work the next couple of days on video editing for the main channel. The vlog went up today, so that's good. I'm just getting an order printed, so that way we can get that packaged and do a post office run tomorrow. We'll have about 7 orders right now that need to go to the post office. But the printer is telling me it's out of toner. It's a little dark under here, but this is where the toner lives. So I'm gonna go ahead and replace this real quick. This is a fresh one. So that piece there comes out. New one goes in. And we just slide it right back on into the printer. Hopefully that makes it happy here. Yep, it's happy now. Alright, so Boyo's test here on the left. Still testing really pale positive. And then mine on the right, which still is looking pretty negative. So, oh boy. Alright, more days of this. Oh, look at this. Oh, oh, man. I make some good food. Yum, yum, yum. Starting to get the feeling the children don't like the green popsicles. I don't know. What do you think? Luckily, I do. General update time. Last night, the kids and I made some shortbread cookies. They got to cut out any shapes that they wanted. They've also eaten most of them. So, not that I blame them. They're really good. Gotta love a good shortbread cookie recipe. I'm finally starting to feel a little bit better, which is good. I'm realizing, hold on, let me take this microphone off. I've noticed the new mic picks up a lot of background noise really easy. And Kat is watching Humans Are Spaceworks again. Not surprised. So, I haven't been feeling super fantastic. So I've been taking some time off from my corporate job. Still testing negative for COVID, so that's good. But if you know me, I slept till like 10 the other day, which is super weird for me. To sleep until 10 in the morning. Very weird for me. So, kind of an indicator that I'm not feeling well. I've just been kind of trying to take it easy and recover. New video went up today. The first video for the Raised in the Barn collection. I finished the Raised in the Barn sticker sheet. It's a little teeny tiny sticker sheet. That's done and sent off to the printers. They got back to me about the cut lines and the bleed and everything, so that's good to go. So I should be seeing that probably in the next week or so. We have streaming tonight, which I think we're probably going to play some more Raft. I need to try and figure out our microphone setup a little better for Raft, because I realized in listening back through the footage, you could hear me lifting my mouse constantly. And that's annoying very quickly. And I also have a ton of little highlights from our first Raft stream. It's like 10 minutes that I don't really know what to do with, because there isn't really a spot to upload it. I don't know if I should upload it here, or I don't think it's really appropriate to upload it to the main channel. I don't know. I don't quite know what to do with it, so I'll figure it out, I guess. For now, though, I think this is what I'm going to make for dinner. Saucy beef and bell pepper hummus bowls. Looks pretty good and easy because I'm not feeling like cooking a whole lot. Alright, let's do this. General update time. Kids are back in school. Everybody's been testing negative for Everybody's been testing negative for COVID again, so we're looking good on that front. I'm starting to feel a little bit better, so I think since I took a final day off from work for my corporate job, I'm going to try and get a little bit of soap making done today so that I have some final footage here for the vlog. So I think we're going to make some soap, and then I'll probably call it for this vlog, start working on the next one. But it's been... I'm a little sad, though. I found out the coffee shop near our house is closing, that all of them are closing for the whole state. I'm sad. That sucks. They were always doing pretty regular business, and all the baristas are super nice. And apparently they get like $100 severance, which is like offensive. Like, really? So I feel for them. If I don't think any of them watch, but I love you guys. You're so nice, and I hope you find new jobs quickly that pay better and that you're doing great. So I'm tired. So I think maybe I'll sit and hang out and drink some coffee and maybe get a little bit of video editing done and then go make soap. And I'll film making soap. Maybe I'll do from my phone and from this camera so that I have some short form content to post. Oh, speaking of that, hold on. So I'm going to show you some behind the scenes stuff here. You know how I mentioned that I was going to start posting shorts more often? Well, I've been doing that, and views are definitely up. This is for the last 28 days, these numbers here. This is definitely unusual for us. This is actually a little high for us. This is how much revenue we've made with YouTube in the last 28 days. You don't get paid out until you hit $100. We're trending to be a little higher this year than we were last year, which I'm not really surprised because having to take a couple months off last year really screwed with all of our numbers across the board. Orders, views, subscriber, everything. Everything is all screwy because of that. So views are definitely up. Overall, subscribers are up too. So this is... let me show you here the live count. So you can see this is subscribers. This is how we've been going recently. So this, I think I started I just started doing the shorts this last week. So definitely a trend upwards, which is good because we've been a little bit stagnant for a while, if I'm being honest. Like if I look at the last 90 days, yeah, it's definitely a trend upwards, but it's slow. And that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. I'd actually rather it be a steady increase than, but yeah, you can kind of see that. Ooh. Kind of sat for a while. So, again, not surprised. But, yeah, we're working on that. I'm not really worried about it. Subscribers count doesn't necessarily mean a whole lot. It's engagement that you really want to be concerned about, so... We're just trying it out. I'm going to admit that performance was not what I was hoping for. I mean, it's definitely higher than normal, but like as an example, the short that did the best was the soap making in reverse one. That one had nearly 5,000 views. And then the first two of the order packing videos did okay, but the third one really didn't. So I had a total of 5 order packing videos already pre-filmed. I went ahead and moved those out, so that way they'll be every Sunday. And that way I can spread out the type of shorts content. And, I mean, these are, for the most part, better numbers than our main video gets. These are, for the most part, better numbers than our main videos get, which I'm not too surprised. I mean, short form content is easier to watch on repeat, so I would imagine the views would be higher. But like, as an example, here we go. So these are the view counts on some of the videos. So there's the soap making in reverse video. And then this one was just a mica and oil video. And then here's the first customer lure packing video. This is the second, and this is the third. So the views go down real dramatically. I need to mix up the content that I post. I can't post too much of the same content in a row. And just for full transparency, because I'm kind of curious, and just to show people. So this is our numbers for 2022. So we made $675 last year with YouTube. So just to be clear, YouTube alone, not great. That's where lots of views and that kind of stuff really comes into play. Because this number, that's not a lot if you break that down by month. We make way more money selling product than we do on YouTube. But part of YouTube is advertising for people to come to our shop. So it's worth it. It's marketing. So that's how we did last year. Which is okay. You know, it's not great. We did better in prior years. So 2023, so far, just shy of $70 for January and February. So yeah, progress, definitely progress. We're gonna. My hope for this year is to just really hit it hard, as hard as I can, while still retaining some sense of balance between my personal life and business and everything. So, one thing I really want to get into is more marketing, and I'm working on that. I'm working on it. So we'll get there. So I'm coming down so that I can get some soap making done, and I remembered something, is that this is stuck together full of oil. From when I dropped the coconut oil everywhere, like the pages are stuck together. Like, ew. Oh, man. So I'm gonna need to transfer over some of the measurements to a separate piece of paper so that I can get this done, because this is really bad. I'm having flashbacks all over again. So I'm gonna do that. Well, both these slabs are looking really good. I'm really happy with these. They've been sitting for a couple hours. I ran out of lye, so I'm making some more lye water blend right now. And this is how I handle it. So I pour the distilled water and the lye in here, and that's a PET container, and then I put it in an ice bath. I've heard that proper handling of lye is done like this to get the temperature down in a safe way. So this is how we do it. I prefer to do our lye prep when the kids are either not home or when they're in bed and they're not going to have any possibility of being in contact with it. So right now they're at school, so we're cool for now. That'll sit. Soap dishes all got rinsed and are ready to go into the dishwasher, but there's already a regular load going. I like to run the soap dishes through the dishwasher twice, just to be really thorough and make sure that everything is clean and good to go. I also do really regular cleanings of the dishwasher just to be safe, make sure that's all good. So we're looking pretty good. I do still need to make more altogether now, or at least the first part of it, but I won't be able to do that until probably tonight because I'm also low on oils. So I need to make a master batch. I was supposed to be making a master batch last week before last, and that's when the coconut oil incident happened. And I didn't have the functionality to come back to that. And I think I do now. Obviously, I'm gonna be a little more careful, but I do need to master batch some oils. So for now, I'm gonna go hang out for a few minutes before I have to go pick the kids up from school. And then I'm gonna hang out with the kids for a little bit and then try and get some more work done. Sweet. So I think I will go ahead and probably call this vlog here for now, and I will show you some more soap making in the next one when I do all together now, because that one's 2 parts anyway, and I'd rather not split that up across the vlog. I'd rather that be in one. So this is your hydration reminder. Make sure to go and hydrate yourself. We'll see you next week. We also have a new video coming out on Thursday on the main channel, so we'll catch you there. Bye.